Alright, so I'm gonna be real. The only reason that I'm introing this video with a voiceover like this is because the video seemed awkward as hell to just kind of start with gameplay and then I come in with some nerdy ass commentary. So yeah, enjoy some 6-person hacker gameplay.
All you gotta say is those 2 words: home cooking.
Home cooking.
Good looking.
Home Alone. I gotta play off. I gotta play on my phone.
Alright, let's start the meta, guys. Damn, I heard a duck call. Quack. Ooh, it's a female duck. Pulls out duck dick.
They got those curly dicks. They look like curly.
Oh, dude, ducks have the most fucked up penises in the animal kingdom. Look that shit up. That shit's nasty.
It's like the corkscrew. Where is that called?
It just goes into every direction, man. Imagine that inside you. I'd be like, Daddy.
I want these all up in your.
Hey, no one got a shitty
Sucks
color.
in your guts.
No one got a shitty color. It could be worse.
That's a good lineup.
I technically had a duck in my guts. I've eaten duck.
Duck
Really?
is horrible, dude. It's really bad.
It was an appetizer.
They probably seasoned the shit out of it because it's horrible like it is.
What's quail? Isn't that baby duck?
Quail's really good. No.
Yeah, I had that shit.
It's a different kind of bird.
entirely. Yeah.
Oh, fuck me.
Yeah.
I guess a baby duck would be a baby duck.
It's like a southern bird, though. Well, I guess you can't say that necessarily, but yeah. You can find them a lot in fields where there's a lot of
reapers are just baby giraffes.
rice, stuff like that.
I'm a giraffe.
Wheat. And wheat thins.
Did Jason, they picked me. See?
Doesn't matter
Alright,
what goes
everybody,
through.
Welcome to the game.
Yeah, randomly pick somebody.
This doesn't mean anything. And this has to go through though, please.
Time to play the game.
Alright, so hacker strats. Here, I get very lucky that the 4 out of 5 node proposal falls onto me. It's tough in round 1. There's no reason to accept a node that you are not in as a hacker in round 1. So it's going to go. It's a 4 out of 5 no matter what. And I guess as an agent, you just have to hope that it's one of you. And granted, it's a 66% chance, like in a 6-person game, but still. It's lucky that the proposal that has to go through falls into my lap. And I just kind of want to put the nail in the coffin already here. I go with sidearms. This is something that I love to do. Depending on if my friends watch my videos or not, I might not be able to do this as much in the future. But it's just so hard to read. You know, like, it's in the back of your mind, like maybe round 1 head double hacker, but it's so difficult to pull that trigger. So I go with sidearms. I know he's going to secure. I'm going to secure as well, and that's how we're going to get this game started.
Bad and bougie.
You make it hard to trust you sometimes, G.
I have no clue how to read, G. Because
Last game he was good. He made us think he was bad the entire beginning of the game.
Whenever he's in a hack node, I usually tend to try to trust him more than someone else, just because he doesn't have a biggest opportunity that often. Like, it'd be easy to pin her on G, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. So the Shadow sidearms
I
combo
have
goes
more
good.
fun on agent games than I hate being hacked.
I'm the complete opposite.
I like agent games too.
I just like
I
I'm more so like everybody arguing with each other.
Yeah. I feel that.
I do argue. I feel like I argue more when I'm an agent. When I'm a hacker, I'm like, yes, please argue with other people.
Who's not hitting F1?
It's my fault.
My fault, huh?
It's not your fault. Before you got a weak finger.
You have to stretch
got
your
a
finger
weak
all
mind.
the way to F1. I'm gonna bind one of my mouse buttons to F1, so
Side, I'm gonna say I forgive you for not picking me on that one.
dead ass. I could have sworn you were Joel. I meant to. I clicked Joel. I was like, I'm put D4 in. I'm gonna.
Why D4 though?
Because I'm a big deal.
I thought he's been on a roll.
Call me butter.
I mean, no reason for that. I mean, it's no.
But God damn it,
What, bruh? Bye.
I didn't want
How
to
did
pick
you
you though
vote?
because you picked me in. You put me in on the team mode.
What?
No, I'm
Thank
talking
you.
to Speedy. I'm talking to Speedy.
I just picked 2 people, so.
Oh, I guess that's still
Oh,
works.
assignment.
Whatever.
I fall apart. Gee, I love you,
Say
but
all on his mouth like liquor.
you should have picked me, man.
At this point, Shadow's gonna get to pick both nodes.
I like that.
I'd rather have that because he was in and out. But
That's why I passed it.
I was hoping. Oh wait, what the fuck am I talking about? I was mixing up D4 and Joel.
That seems to be a common theme in this game.
We don't even look alike. He's got a bunch of armor on. I can't even see D4's face. Dude, I'm so sick of Game of Thrones. There's a bunch of- I'm gonna be so old though. I might not even have hair by then.
Got him.
Hell yeah, show.
It's 2019, right? It's gonna come out.
Yeah.
What's coming up?
Game of Thrones.
No.
I'm actually really pumped about that, but it's too fucking long. It's stupid.
Oysters and cockle!
Oysters and cuckles!
Oysters, clams,
Fuck him! No, don't pick his
Yes, please, Shadow.
Pick me, Daddy! No.
Well, now if you don't pick me, I'll be offended.
Well,
If the two hackers refuse, just I'll come with you and end the game.
No, don't say
I will not do that.
That's
Oh,
the
that's
bait.
accepting.
Don't take
That's
the
it,
bait.
Joel.
We can end it right now.
Hackers.
Join me, hackers.
Refuse. Yeah, that's refuse hackers.
In case you're wondering, yes, I had to really restrain myself from refusing that node and taking Speedy's bait. Obviously, it's bait, but I'm also a jackass, and I find it hard to resist doing stupid stuff. So there's that. But, yeah, very fortunate. Once again, Joel passing his turn, the node proposal falls on me. This has to go through because it's 4 out of 5. Put myself in, obviously. That's just the easiest choice ever. I put sidearms in once again. There's nothing suspicious about it, and just the double hacker strat from before. It's just so hard to read, especially because I'm going to hack this node. And then I chose Joel for 2 reasons. One, he keeps passing, so I figured when this node goes bad and I'm thinking late game, I can refer to him continuing to pass just to get people to talk about random shit. There's some ammo that I can use against him. Plus, it's very, very fun to watch Side and Joel kind of go at it. So, not that they would, but in the event that the other, quote, knows that they're a hacker, it should be a good time.
Wow, pussy fucking Speedy.
Trust me, that was a good debate.
Just want to see if it
Joel
was
just
done enough
fucked
to
you,
work.
boys. Good
I
job.
did not.
You did too.
SMH.
I sneezed on the beat and the beat got sicker. Yonsei all on his lips like liquor.
Damn.
But I did get some information.
And now it's time for the 4-banger.
What's your
Called that
information?
because 4 people go in and bang out a
Well-
node.
You hate to reference past games, D4, but Shadow is an alpha amongst alphas. And for Shadow to not hack in Node 1 would be... I mean, it'd be like seeing a lion eating a salad. So, I'm going to have to go with Side's a hacker.
I'm gonna be honest. I kind of agree with you.
Alright.
Yes, I
Y'all some
You're a
motherfuckers. Every game, why am I
Go
Go
ahead,
ass
gonna
and
rate-
pick me, man. That's fucked up.
Going
Look
right
at your
to-
Terminator right,
I
bro.
told you, I thought you were Joe.
Well,
You're a
speaking of
cyborg.
thoughts, thought be gone.
Disappear like poop. Bitch, be gone.
Y'all some bitches. Go ahead, agree on this then.
Yo ass
Alright.
better just go ahead and refuse, motherfucker. You
I
dumb
Circus
as hell.
LA.
Wait, so circus what?
Circus LA.
Circus hell like.
Y'all some
You hate
motherfuckers.
to see
You're gonna
that.
regret it.
Yeah, hate to see
I mean, Side, you can make the exact same counter argument against Joel, but you're not.
I mean, there's no point. Everything I said, it's like, oh, yeah, but you said pickles.
I think this is our best
earlier,
choice,
so
boys.
you-
I'm not
you
joking.
said pickles. Yeah, you're eating fruit, so you have to be hacker. It's like some you drink this kind
Bitch,
of
I
water.
think this is our best guess.
This is bad.
Shut the fuck up, son.
Yeah.
See,
What's
this,
Top left.
It's bad, but I kind of want to.
Huh?
What's the other name in the top left?
it says 2 hackers are in this game.
So it's 2 hackers in the game. Proved hacker.
All right. What does it say? Your top left. I guess I'm right. You just said it. I was gonna try to do the same trick too.
Huh.
I think G's good.
What?
But you just
Who's eating
Yeah,
some
you
damn
just-
chips,
What?
bro?
Yeah.
I know, motherfucker. Listen. No, just from his comments, I'm just saying. Joe, you got me.
Sneeze
I
on
was
the
just
bait
in
and the
with
bait.
Fuck
Shadow and
up.
Joe. I was just in with Shadow and Joe.
You got me fucked
Yeah,
up.
and you hacked. What are you talking about?
Okay. You a motherfucker, Bill. I really
No,
hope.
you a motherfucker, Todd.
Oh, dang.
Well, this ain't going through anyway, so it don't matter.
Oh wow, we actually wanted that to go through.
No.
Well, side didn't. And then 2 others. Johnny,
I
you
think
might
there
as well
was
go through,
there
dude.
was a hacker in both of those last 2 nodes we have projected, and Shadow has accepted both of them.
Wait, what did you say?
There's
Joe?
valid reasons to accept them.
You're not
Yeah, there's
confirmed
also
as an
valid
agent or
reasons
anything
that
either,
you're
dude.
a hacker, motherfucker.
Wait. You think
Don't have
Shadow's
my 2
hacker?
cents. I'm not saying he's a hacker. I'm just saying that's what I'm kind of throwing out there as a
Okay.
fucking guess.
So if one of your leads is Shadow's hacker, do you also think I'm hacker?
Motherfucker, listen. I'm just throwing out information. Calm down.
Okay.
I'm trying to get everybody on the same page as me. As an agent, I want to throw as much information I can out there.
Let's go around the clock, see if anyone's a hacker. Just say if you're a hacker or not.
I'll start and say I'm an agent.
I think this is going to be a game, I'm calling it now, where one agent doesn't talk enough to get us to believe that they're good.
This is bad, Speedy. Okay. Well, no, it's
I
not
want
you,
this to
it's
just
fine.
be refused and let Shadow have it, though. I just don't want it to.
You just don't want to have it go to me or do?
I don't know. I wasn't in there, so
But
it comes down to you
I'm
3.
kind of okay with this, but
Yeah, actually.
I'm
yeah.
refusing it,
Also
G, so
not.
I'm just
No
letting
one's
Shadow
put me
choose.
in. This is really
That is
true.
it.
I'm accepting it because this is what I want to go through.
C4, I just picked 4 people. This
This
has
is
nothing to do with it.
I see that.
I'll be
I
on my own.
refuse my own thing.
It was a play.
I kind of like giving Shadow some play
It's
here.
hella
but-
risky. Shadow, this is his 3rd
Yeah,
node
It's a
proposed.
50-50 between Joel and Shadow.
If Shadow's
What do you
hacker,
mean?
we've lost this game.
Well, I feel like it's a loss from the start if he's hacker because I feel like it was hacked round 1. That's I based my.
well, if he was hacker, he could have just picked anybody right
I
now.
kind of hope
Anybody.
he's hacker and he loses and he
Yeah,
gets triggered.
actually, G, very true.
What'd you say, G?
I said if he was hacker right now, he would just put anything through right now, just because it's gonna go through anyway.
Oh, no, not at all. You would only do that on the 3rd round for the hackers
I
to win.
genuinely don't think he's. Yeah, I don't think so.
This is important for him to pick the right people if he is hacker.
I actually agree. I don't think Shadow's hacker. What's so funny?
I don't know.
Seriously, Shadow?
Big Joe, bro? Okay.
What the
Yes.
fuck?
Not me.
Y'all some
Awesome.
motherfuckers, dude.
I don't give a fuck. Hey, hackers, get in with me, boys. Let's go.
Well, what can you say? Hacker's wet dream, right? The 4 out of 5 just happens to fall on me because G18 passes his turn. So I can propose whatever I want without suspicion. But even still, I want to look as agent as I can. And so I think, what would Agent Shadow propose in this situation? I have to choose between Side and Joel. It's not very likely that if I was an agent who proposed Node 2, that I chose the 2 hackers, both of them, and then one of them hacked and the other didn't. I don't feel like that would be a very... I don't think that is something that I would even give any thought to. So I have to coin flip, and I choose Joel, which benefits hacker me because this node is definitely going bad, and I want to leave that doubt in there that, hey, Joel has been in both of the hacked nodes. It could be me, Side, and whoever, you know what I mean? So I choose Joel, and then I decided to leave D4 out because he made some accusations toward me being hacker, but they weren't really that solid. I feel like that is something that is very hacker, to just be like, hey man, I don't know, like, this is possible. You're just throwing stuff out, trying to look like an agent, but you don't want to commit anything without any hard evidence. So yeah, so I chose to leave D4 inside out and propose these 4.
God damn it.
Use a motherfucker, dude. What the
That's what
fuck?
y'all get, motherfuckers. Ain't nobody picking me. You trying to get some double hacking, motherfuckers? You should have picked side in there too. Stupid ass.
Alright, I got my theory now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call it right now as a classic side and speed game.
What do I do?
Bitch, I already told you what you did. We already gone over that.
you and Shadow are automatically
This ain't
good from
history,
the
this
second
is
node?
math. What?
Man, I know your ass tripping. Never mind.
Dude,
I'm not
know
even
your
gonna
ass.
bother.
Side, well, first of all,
motherfucker.
let's eliminate the possibility that Shadow can even be a hacker, because if Shadow's a hacker, the game is over from the node 2. Is how I feel.
What if we just don't pick Shadow?
That's not true.
It's true to me, Shadow. Just like the Tooth Fairy. Whenever I lose a tooth, I still put it under my pillow.
Man, hangover. John's been drinking too much fucking. I don't know, bourbon. Is that it?
Yeah, I like bourbon.
All right.
Is
Agent,
there a-
Get me out on this. Okay, man. Go ahead, Shadow. Okay.
Is there a possibility that Side and Joel are both hackers?
Yes.
No.
They've been deflecting off each other very highly all game. Joel saying that I'm a hacker is confusing.
That would be a really
That's
good
it.
guess.
I think that
by
is.
99.
I don't like that because I'm the one that proposed those two, and if I just happen to pick the other two hackers in the game, and then they
And
coordinated that.
We have the
Fuck off, Side.
look of being beta. We are often
They're good.
betas. So it would be very hard for Side and I to hack together. And it would be a very risky play. Although we
Well,
would have
if-
had to have
nah.
needed to.
Here's what I would have done if you and I were both hackers. I would have hacked because you're always beta, and if I meet with you and Speedy, I always hack.
All right. So here's my thinking with the Shadow thing. Shadow, as an agent, when I'm not in with Side, on that last one, there's one hacker. My first thing is, number one, I say Side is a hacker because I know I have a lot of information as an agent. Number two, Shadow goes in. He is proposing. He's going to put somebody in that's either a beta to him, which is everybody. But G.
Oh.
G is not the beta. So you put you and G, Speedy, and Joel. Now, it's either that where Sidearms is one of them, and then or it's Shadow and
That's why I think
somebody
it's Side
else.
and Speedy.
And Shadow, you could be good. I just want to
It's
throw
o-
that out there as an
No,
agent. Get more
it's okay that you
information.
think me, but why do you think Speedy's hacker? I just want to
Because I
understand.
think because there was a hack in that last one. It was in my head.
Okay.
It's going to be. I mean, it still could be G.
So
I
you
mean,
think,
at some point you have to like convince yourself of something. I have equal evidence on G and Speedy, and I just think G is good.
so you
but
think the
he's
chance
not.
of Speedy and G being hacker is higher than Shadow being hacker?
This is my best guess,
Yes.
Shadow and G, by the way.
Okay.
People, I don't know why you put this in.
This is a great guess.
Oh, wait.
This is a fucking great guess. This is what this is.
Well, there you go then.
So I know I fucked up there, and I could have just ended the game. There really wasn't anything suspicious if I accepted that and tried to put that through. But I do want to say that I am in agent mode at this point, and I'm thinking that D4 and Joel are the hackers. And obviously I don't want to put anything that D4 is in if I'm an agent and he's a hacker because I don't want to lose the game. I said before, I am a jackass, and I do stupid stuff.
Joel just played himself then. If you think Side and I are the hackers,
No.
and he gets confused by this getting put in, that's fucking hella fishy then, Joel.
And he accepted that. by the way.
Yeah, I accepted it.
Wait, what?
He's proposing this? I don't know if I like that.
Joel's a hacker.
I think
Yeah.
Joel's a hacker, but
Because I'm an agent.
How
if
is
he's
it?
saying
How
it's
does it make?
true,
No,
then-
guys, don't listen to Side and Speedy. You're trying to play the game. Guys, at some point, you're gonna have to trust me as an agent because I am an agent. Okay?
Oh my
Why would
I'm
you not
doing
put
this to gain
yourself in,
trust.
though?
I just wasn't paying attention.
Dude, Joel, you just outed yourself.
No, what? No. Okay. I was like, I wanted D4 to put me in, but I was like, no, that goes with my
You're
theory.
either a hacker or the third hacker at this point.
Wait, so
You
are
win
we
this
doing
because
No,
you're
you
making dumb plays.
don't
on
fall
the
into
beginning.
what Side and Speedy are doing.
What are we doing here? I don't know what we're doing.
The classic
We're
makes
two.
Speedy look like
Okay,
a
okay.
hacker.
I'm going to
What
refuse
about
this.
This breaks my logic. If you guys all think you're agents, what about this breaks my logic?
Because it's fucking stupid.
Okay, so
You're
just
knocking yourself in.
Okay, but they're breaking their own logic, dude. You're fucking stupid, dude.
Stupid play.
Fuck. You guys don't listen.
No, we played this since
No, you
December
didn't listen to
21st.
us.
We've never seen that
Okay,
ever.
yes, I wasn't paying attention.
we
admit
get
I'm not
that.
Paying attention.
Exactly. Pay attention.
But then you proposed the same thing.
Yeah, because I when I saw what it was, I was offended at first. My first glance was like, why am I not in this? Because I know I'm good. But then, well, so what? I'm gonna put one in there. I'm gonna be like, oh, well, that one was wrong.
Wait, so is it bad to put what he just
Stupid.
put in? I'm assuming.
No,
I'll
I
vote
know,
for it.
but
I'll
we
vote
just
for
did
it
what
third
we
time.
did.
Higher chance.
I'll vote for it a third time.
What'd you say?
Uh,
Everybody was talking.
I'm
I
an
don't
agent,
know.
so I would like to be in there.
Shadow, what do you think?
Oh, fuck that. Put the same one in.
That last node was a fucking curveball. If Joel is a hacker, not saying you are, then
You gotta propose.
either he's making an alpha fucking play and putting 3 agents in there,
You know I'm not.
or
How
he would be
risky is that
putting,
as a hacker?
or he would be putting another hacker in there to just win the game,
How stupid is that as a hacker?
which would, I know, I'm just saying.
I
mean, I've also done it, so I mean,
Shadow, I'm gonna put G with us. G could have just literally ended the game if he was a hacker. G has to be good at this stage of the game. Does that make
Refuse
sense?
this.
I also
I-
could put anything through.
Hey,
Yeah, I actually agree with you.
what Speed didn't say.
Side's
is
gonna
that
put this
he's
through,
the
so you have to
problem.
refuse this.
Wait,
And
what?
One
Side
of them
is
has to refuse
accepting
this.
this right now. Side is accepting this. Refuse this, please.
And you're gonna be really
Refuse.
shocked.
Leave it up to Shadow. Leave it up to Shadow.
Side just
Leave it up
showed
to
his
Shadow.
hand. Side just showed his hand that he was gonna refuse.
Yeah,
it.
he definitely he just did. He said, "Yo, okay, I agree with that. The speed, whatever speed."
Yeah,
makes
I agree
sense.
with that.
It makes sense. I'm believing Joel. I'm talking to G and Shadow. I'm
Man.
believing
Well,
Joel a
it's in a
lot more
good-
now.
It's gonna be on Shadow. Right?
Yeah. Now they both declined to not be fucked.
Oh my god.
G, accept this.
it doesn't matter.
I
Joel's
have to.
hacker. Joel's hacker, but whatever.
I'm not.
Shadow, you said it's over?
I'll
Yeah.
lose this.
Yeah, Shadow's hacker. We let him propose 4 nodes, guys.
I said it was over from the start.
You could have just not picked.
I wanted to.
Oh, okay, it was Side and Shadow.
I mean, what would you guys done differently?
Well, there you have it. Hacker proposes all 4 nodes. All 4 nodes have to be accepted because 4 out of 5. That's why I chose to upload this game. Honestly, it wasn't because it was a good game. I'm not saying that at all. I'm not saying that I played a spectacular game. I just thought it was kind of funny how the game, through sheer luck, just kind of fell into my lap. And I don't remember being in a game like that before where the same person got to propose every single node, agent or hacker. So, but at the same time, I did want to upload this game. I wanted to upload a hacker game, and I wanted to kind of get my thought process out there, of just sort of like giving insight into, the mind of a hacker and what you do, when to, put your buddy in there, when to not. And I want to know if you guys, I want to know if I fucked up. Basically, that's the main reason why I upload these videos. If there's anything that I did that would have kind of tipped me off. Now I know that there's going to be a whole bunch of people in the comments saying, "Well, duh, I would have called you a double hacker instantly." Yada 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 yada. But I want to make as airtight a defense as I possibly can in the event that I need to defend myself. I didn't need to in this game because D4 and Joel kind of did the whole work for me. But yeah, so that was this. Hopefully I can get another hacker game at some point. I just like being agent so much better. Hacker games to me just aren't really that satisfying to win. Just because I feel like you're supposed to win as a hacker. But yeah, anyway. Thank you guys for watching. And I will see you guys in the next one. Later.